Hi everybody, Mike Amato here. Hey, I hope you're having a great weekend. I sure am. In fact, last night we went to an auction for the Juvenile Diabetes Foundation, and it was an amazing auction, a lot of fun, it's very loud, so my voice is a little scratchy today. But most importantly, we saw some incredible stories of children with juvenile diabetes who have so much to overcome, and how they're getting on with their lives while dealing with this illness, and how they're planning their future and how they're growing up with this disease. And it's just pretty inspirational, I have to tell you. And in fact, it made me think back to some conversations I had this week with individuals who are looking to change their life and accomplish their vision. They're both individuals had this fantastic vision of what they wanted to do, very aspirational, and I know they can do it. I know they can do it. But the issue is, you say, well, why haven't you done it? So once you have that vision, you know you want to go there. Why are you still here? What's going on? And in both cases, and I can personalize this as well in my case for things that I've wanted to do in my life, things that I'm doing right now with my video channel. I can tell you the biggest issue is critic's voice. For some reason, human beings can almost dismiss strong, supportive voices and opinions, people saying that you can do it, and then magnify a critic's voice. I mean, that's why people say be so careful about the friends that surround you, because they really can poison your mindset towards what you want to do, and you can actually make bad decisions, of course. But I'll tell you, the most amazing thing of all is the insight that says our biggest critic is ourselves. We are tougher on ourselves than anybody else can possibly be, and certainly anybody else that matters, right? And it probably starts at a very young age. At a very young age, you can learn things like, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you should have got better grades, you might not be tall enough or attractive enough, you don't have a good enough plan. All these things kind of congregate in us, and as we get older, we think we've evolved past being ruled by this inner critic. We kind of ignore it. In fact, whenever I hear somebody say, look, I'd love to have this objective for my life out there, and I love to dream about it, but that's all it is, a dream, because you know what? I have a hard time. I'm a realist. And I just roll my eyes when I hear that somebody's a realist. I'll tell you what, you're right, you're a realist, meaning if you're really going to stay where you are right now, the future or the aspiration that you want to attain in the future is really just a dream. So yes, you're being realistic. But I'll tell you, the best, most important discoveries in mankind's histories have not come from realists. It comes from people who said, I'm going to take that uncomfortable step to try to create something into the future. I'm going to start today, even against all reason. And it has to start with the voice inside each and every one of us. To make that change happen, we've got to quiet that voice. We've got to build a belief that says, I think I can do this. I think I can set out to do this. I have skills and I have gifts that I've been given by the universe, by God, that I have, however, whatever your belief system is, that I've been given, that I can make that come true. And if you can quiet that inner critic, and if you can then begin to take that journey, it starts with one small step that just says, finally, I'm going to do it. Now, look, sometimes the critic inside of us is pretty loud, and sometimes it can be caused from circumstances that are pretty severe. And there's tools that can help us do that. Okay, so there's hypnosis. Is a wonderful way to do that. Hypnosis is meditation with a message delivered. And speaking of meditation, that's a wonderful way to begin to quiet the inner critic and get to the point where you just decide that you're going to go and start this journey. Never mind the outcome. Stay general with the vision of the future, but reach a decision that says, whether it's through meditation, whether it's through hypnosis, maybe it's some other tools that you might want to deploy to simply quiet the inner voice and say, in spite of all that, I'm gonna set out on my journey. And it's so important, because we cannot put our feet here or have our feet here and say we want to go over there and say we wish we were going over there, and we lean over there, but we never take that first step. And I'll tell you, it starts with quieting the inner critic. So again, whatever it takes to make it happen, I'll tell you the first and most important step in your journey is to say, the hell with it. The hell with the need to get more information. The hell with the need to study more, or I'll do it when something happens, or I'll begin my journey when things are different. I'm just saying I'd start it right now. And that's what I'm doing with this channel. I am setting out to help people. I know I can help people. I have done it in the past, of course. So I can help people achieve their visions and their dreams and help them accomplish the objectives that they've set out, whether it's to be a better business person, maybe have a better career in their business, a better parent, or a better relationship, better partner. I can definitely help them, but I couldn't do it if I listened to my inner voice that said, "Gosh, what will that person say if I start on this journey? What will that person say when they see my videos? How will this person react?" I had all this noise in my head, so I got rid of the noise, and I set out on the journey, and that's what I'm doing right now. So, look, I hope this motivates you to stop worrying about the inner critic. It's the most powerful critic that you're ever going to hear. And if you can't control what other people say, you can control what your inner critic says. So do that and start a journey today, folks. Thanks a lot. Have a good weekend.